going to the Super Bowl was just an unbelievable experience for me in general. Everything leading up to it, the pregame events, the game itself, but the experience in general, the trip, really just getting there and some of the stuff I got to actually do, when it comes to the trip. So we get there late Wednesday night after this cross-country flight. We land there. We meet up with a friend of mine from high school for a late dinner. And Thursday, we just get right into it. We go out to Radio Row. We're seeing the convention center. We're reporting. We're going out to an elementary school, Jefferson Elementary School in Inglewood, and kind of seeing what that's all about for a community event there. And, we're talking to important people. I'm talking to Stan Kroenke, owner of the Rams, Dean Spanos, owner of the Chargers, Roger Goodell's there, these big names in sports. And then you're back at Radio Row and you're reporting for the Associated Press. And then you turn around Thursday night, go out to Hollywood, meet up with some friends of mine, introduce them to all my Penn State buddies. And it's like we have this great connection of different people. It's all kind of coming together. Friday, we get back at it again, right? Get up, and we have the option to go to either Rams or Bengals practice. I go to Bengals practice. It's at UCLA. What do I have there? I got my family members there, but more importantly, we're sitting there interviewing these top athletes. You're talking to Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Zach Taylor, head coach of the Cincinnati Bengals. It's really important stuff, and you can just feel the energy the entire time, all these days leading up to the event, how important what was going on was. It was important not just to me, but to everybody across the country, across the world. This is the Super Bowl. This is the biggest thing in sports. Like, you were very much so legitimately a journalist along those types of people. And then Sunday, you get there, you're just kind of enjoying the game. You're there, you're watching it. And then post-game, the minute the final whistle, gets blown, we're hurrying downstairs to get to post-game media availabilities. And it's all of us in real time getting quotes, transcribing interviews, sending them off to John Affleck, who's then sending them off to the AP. Like, we're working in real time as quickly as possible, and we're a vital resource to these people. So that was really cool to just be this kind of resource. We weren't just students who were there enjoying a trip, a free vacation. Like, we were there on the front lines working. We were helping these people, and without us, you got to believe the AP people, it would have been a little bit harder for them to do their job. So it was just great to be a resource, more than anything. We weren't, I said it earlier, but, we weren't just students. We were coming from Philadelphia, from Penn State to do a job, and I think that we did it, I think the pregame events, the game itself, all that sort of stuff was phenomenal, but to actually do the work we were asked to do, to write the stories, to get the quotes on game day, to send them back to the writers, we were there helping them, and you could tell, we were helpful. At least I want to tend to think that we were helpful. It was our kind of assistance. It was invaluable to them. So what I'm just so proud about is just the ability that I was able to go to Los Angeles, a place that I've been a lot of times in my life, to go to LA, be there with Penn State friends and colleagues and professors and all those sorts of things. It was just a really neat experience. It was something that I keep saying it to people kind of jokingly, but I really do mean it. It was the best 4 days of my life, but I truly do mean it. To be there, to be surrounded by family again, with friends of mine from a long time since I was a little kid, and all the people I've met, friends with at Penn State, who I've become close with, all those sorts of things. It was just incredible. I couldn't imagine anything better. It was a surreal experience, truly phenomenal, and I'm just so appreciative that I got to be there. To everybody involved, the John Curley Center, the Associated Press, Penn State in general, just like to be able to go there was unreal. It was the best time of my life, and I'm so grateful and so glad that I got to go, because who knows when you get to go to a Super Bowl again. Most people don't get to ever go to one in their life, so to be able to do one was nothing short of amazing. So I'm just so unbelievably grateful and humble.